somebody's saying to you, hey, I met this person, I think they're a perfect fit for you. Is it okay if I connect you guys? You're going to be excited, right? Because there's a possible customer, business builder, things like that. The other thing is when we do this, we are actually showing people that we value them also. And they will very likely do the same thing back for us. I found somebody, I think this might be a perfect person for you. See, this is what I mean about collaboration. If we are truly collaborating, did I ever hit the live thing? I did. Please tell me I did. Nope. No, part of this recording is going to have to go up by recording. Okay. So part of that collaboration, if we truly have collaboration in our heart, then anytime we're talking about to anybody, then that conversation becomes valuable in itself for the conversation, right? It's not just, oh, well, they're already in a company. That doesn't help me at all. And I'll tell you, I've seen people do this where it's like, well, they're in a company. Forget it. If they're in a company, I definitely want to keep friends with them. I definitely want to partner with them. I want to see how I can help them, maybe how they can help me. Many times I'll buy their products to support them. If I can get something from one of my friends instead of on Amazon, I will. I have no problem with Amazon. I'm not one of those people who's just like banned because they give a lot of people a lot of jobs. Okay. However, if I can support a small business and a friend, oh, heck yeah, I'd rather do that first, right? So in this, what I want you to think about, the gist of all of this is a mind shift of when we are posting on social media, doing comments, really building with really, creating these conversations, building this tribe of followers. When those conversations go over to a phone call, a Zoom, a FaceTime, I want you to think not just, are they a product for my product or business? But what I teach my coaches is I want you to really be with the person and listen to everything that they are saying. Listen to the things that are in between the words as well. Because if you truly are listening to the person, you may find a nugget that, yep, you have the answer, you have a answer for them that could work really well for them. But sometimes it's, you know what? This person would be really great for Deborah, or this person might be really great for Diane, or this person may be really great for Glenn. You know what? This person needs to go talk to Steve. Oh, you know what? You're having problems with your apartment lease and stuff like that. Okay, Pamela, I have somebody to introduce you to who can help you with that. I become a different leader when I do that. People will see you differently when you do that and want to refer back. And then also, that person now has trust in you. Now, here's the thing that's the last part of this, and then we're gonna do our post and everything else. That person someday may be a fit for what I'm doing. They may suddenly need health and wellness. They may suddenly need, to be on a health journey to build better habits, for weight or whatever. They may need mindset. They may need coaching. They may need, somebody to really just believe and so into them so they have the belief to stand in something. They may be a fit to something else later on. Their company may turn affiliate, like 2 companies have already done this month or this year so far. 2 companies have turned from network marketing to affiliate like that only. And they may say, I don't have a team anymore. I need help. When I called Tom Chenault, it was because he sent me text messages every couple of months that said, hey kiddo, how you doing? Just thinking about you, love you. To me, that meant he cared about me. So when I had to make major changes, he was the person I talked to. He never tried to sell me his product. He never tried to sell me anything. He just sent me little text messages. We could do the same thing with little Facebook messages. Hey, I was just thinking about you. How are things going for you? It is the simplest thing ever. You keep top of mind, top of tongue. People see you as a leader. They respect you, they trust you, and now you have the ability to either help them yourself or connect them with the person who could help them. Was this helpful for any of you today? Was this helpful? Completely different way of building your business, right? Completely different way of building your business. But this is why Tom has the success that he does, because this is exactly what he did. And to give him credit, he was the one who taught me this. And it's changed so much in my life. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to get going with our post today. Today's Thursday. Thursday's great for Throwback Thursday post. It's great for transformation posts. Thursdays are really a lot of fun on social media. Now, I will tell you, Fridays, I don't get a lot of traction on Fridays. I tend to do more fun posts and stuff like that because I don't get as much traction on Friday and Saturday. Sunday's fantastic. It's amazing how great Sundays are. Mondays are great. And Thursdays are really great. For some reason, Friday and Saturdays, maybe people don't hang out on Facebook as much. I don't know. But Thursday is an amazing day for social media. So let's go ahead and do some posts. Now, one thing I do want to cover is I want to make sure that you guys are doing your birthday posts. All right, that you are doing your birthdays every day. Now, one thing that's really neat is, are you putting your birthdays in a rotation on your NowSite system? Are you getting that birthday in there? Are you reminding yourself? So let me show you one thing super quick as we get ready to do our post. Remember, anytime that you can go and start commenting, posting, or sending messages out before you make your post, you're warming your algorithm. Okay, you're warming your algorithm. It's like warming it up, getting it all ready for you, right? You will get more traction on your posts going out if you go and make comments on other people's posts and send out your birthday messages and stuff like that prior to doing your post. Now, for some people, it's just physically impossible. They're like, I've got this much time and I can make my post and then I have to do the rest later. That's perfectly fine. However, if you have the time to warm your algorithm first, that's the very best thing that you can do. So I'm going to come over here to sharing screen. We're going to come over here. For the one person that's over there, I hope you come over to the live Zoom. I apologize for our live not going live right at the right place. We were all on the Zoom and somehow the thing didn't go because I had human error today. So let's come over here to birthdays. Today I have a couple of birthdays here. It's Keisha's birthday, it's Tabitha's birthday, it's Young's birthday, and Keith's birthday. All right. Now, there's a couple of different things that you can do with your birthdays. First of all, let's do Tabitha here. All right. Tabitha is an amazing little lady. Love her dearly. She's just incredible. And so I'm going to send her a birthday message. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to NowSite. I'm going to start a conversation. My objective is birthday. I'm going to say, write a sweet birthday message to my friend Tabitha, period. Let her know that I miss her and I hope to see her on the calls again soon, period. Also include that I hope that she has a wonderful day, that she deserves so much beauty and love in her life. Okay. So those are the things obviously I care about. Now, it's completely different for everybody. Some people will make it a funny message. Steve, if it's Steve doing a birthday message, it's probably going to be funny. Like he's a funny guy who I need to find out of his funny thing yesterday, how it worked out. So his is probably going to be more funny, right? Mine is always more sweet, love, encouragement. Like that's just who I am as a human being. So I'm going to hit generate right here, and then we're going to write this beautiful message to her. Happy birthday, Tabitha. I miss seeing your smiling face and hope to catch up on calls again soon. May your special day be filled with beauty and the love you deserve. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and clip this to the clipboard. Now, couple of different things we can do if I can ever figure out all my tabs. All right. I can make this and post it on her wall. I could also do a message. Now, personally, if I'm going to post something on somebody's wall, I will make some kind of banner or something for them. Most of the time, I send a message, right? And so I'm going to go like this. There we go. Just seeing your smiling face. Hope to catch up on calls again soon. May your special day be filled. And then I'm going to put love you. Okay. Now I've sent my birthday message. Now, here's the next thing I can do. Whoops. Come here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and go like this. And I'm going to go into my NowSite Nav. I'm going to put in my profile for my coaching business. I'm going to put her as a new lead. I'm going to upload, and I'm going to put her right here with the screenshot of hers. This thing is going to add the contact in here. Then as soon as her contact's added, I'm just going to go ahead and set her up for a rotation every year to remind myself to send her a birthday message. Now, the great thing about doing this is yeah, some people will say, well, Facebook is already going to tell you when somebody's birthday is, so I don't really need to do that. However, Facebook won't tell you their birthday if they ever change their status of telling you their birthday. And they may shut it down and become more private. And then you miss their birthday. So, and I don't want to miss a birthday because that's a great time to connect with somebody and to re-engage a conversation. So as I put this in and put her information in here into social delete, it's actually going to look at all of her different profiles on Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere else. And then as soon as it's in there, I'm going to go ahead and set it up. Now, for some of you, you may be like, well, this is going to take a while. And I don't know if I want to spend this much time. I could tell you one thing, it's worth it. It's worth it for people that you actually want to have a conversation with, right? Okay, so here's Tabitha. Got her here. I'm going to put in notes. Sent her a birthday message today, period. Need to remember to follow up again with her as she has not been on the calls, and I want to check and see how she's doing. Okay, got that. Now, two things I'm going to do. I'm going to put her on a rotation every year, starting today for her birthday. There's number one. Second thing, I'm also going to set up a follow-up. I'm going to set a reminder for myself in 2 days. And I'm just going to keep building report. I'm going to put in the notes. Tabitha hasn't been on the call, so I sent her a birthday message 2 days ago. And I want to follow up with her and see how she is doing and get her re-engaged again, period. Now I know what it is I'm going to follow up with her about. I hit save. Once I hit save, perfect, done. Now, would I do this with every single person that I send a birthday message to? No, I wouldn't. Because you have 2,000 friends, and if you have 2,000 birthdays, that's too much. However, if somebody does have, if you have a relationship with that person, if you have a friendship with that person, absolutely you would do this. Okay. Now, when would it switch over to going over into the NowSite Nav and into your contacts for those remembers and stuff like that? When it will do that is if I let's say I message Keith, okay? I haven't really had a lot of conversations with Keith. So if I message him and he messages me back and we go back and forth a little bit, then he goes over. Does that make sense to everybody? But if I message somebody and they don't say anything back to me, I don't worry about it. They don't go into my nav. They don't go into anything, right? Okay. So the other thing that I've been showing you guys yesterday was your comment list, right? So we're going to come over here to comment lists, and I showed you this custom list right here, comments, right? People who made comments on my prior lists. So I'm going to come over here and I can check and say, okay, she posted 2 days ago. I haven't made a comment on this yet, so I can. Now I'm probably not going to see these on my profile because they're just shares of somebody else's stuff. And those don't go into the algorithm as well, right? So I'm going to come over here and I come over and I look at this, and then I can make a comment on this and then re-engage with her again. Now, where's Tina? Tina, hi, honey. I have you right here. Where are you? Where are you? Where's my list? Oh, I got to go backwards. Sorry. All right, so there's Tina. Everybody wave hi to Tina. Yay, Tina. Okay, so I come over here and then I look at her post and I'm like, okay, she has one here too that I can comment on. Books can be our best friends on the journey to personal growth. One of my favorites is How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's packed with insights and timeless wisdom. Let's swap stories. What's one of your go-to reads for personal development? That is an amazing book, period. Totally agree with you, period. One of my favorites is Atomic Habits by James Clear, period. Have you ever read it? Notice the question at the end, everybody. Why the question? Because I'm trying to engage in conversation, right? And it's not supposed to be Claire, it's supposed to be clear. James Clear. Have you ever read it? Okay. Atomic Habits. All right. Now, when I comment on somebody's post, Facebook says, oh, she wants to see more of this person. Now Tina will be in my newsfeed. And I will probably end up in Tina's newsfeed. So Tina will see things that I've been posting, okay, if I'm consistent in posting. That is how you change your algorithm to start seeing the people that you want to see, okay? Because here's the thing, having your team members comment on your post to try to boost the algorithm, not a great idea, because then all you see on your feed is your team and all they see is you, and you can't sell to them again. There's only so many times you can sign them up, like once, and then you can't sign them up again, right? So we want fresh people. So that's how we do that. And each day go over to that comments list that I taught you the other day how to make, and go pick people off of there and go check and see if they've posted and make comments on their post to get them re-engaged in conversation with you. Same with your top 100 list, right? Okay. So now we're going to post on social media that we've warmed up our algorithm. We're going to come over here and I am going to do a, let's see, do I do a transformation post or do I throw throwback post? Let's see what we got here. Do I have any, let's do this. Memories. Let me go to my memories today. Okay. So 9 years ago, I was teaching at an event. If you guys want to see how much I've changed, I'm seriously aging backwards. I really am. I don't just say that. Like, that was me 9 years ago. I look 15 years older there than I do now, I think. I mean, and all of this is the internal work that I keep talking to you about, guys, about. It's the internal work. It's not a magic pill. I do take much better care of myself. It's the internal work, right? It is. So, all of these things happened 9 years ago. Oh my gosh. Wow. I gotta save that picture. Such a different person. And you know, it's funny, I was so sad and so just, it was not a great thing back then. Shocking to me. How do we become responsible for our own lives? Elizabeth Larson is one of the many positive and uplifting speakers we are listening to help us live live with health, wealth, and abundance, which in return will help us achieve the responsibility we need. Would you like to learn about our brain health and be positively affected? Great post. So anyways, I'm going to take one of these posts and share it as a memory. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to screenshot this.
It
And I can do
doesn't
this.
look like you.
What, Diane?
It doesn't look like you.
It doesn't. I know it blows me away. I'm such a different person. And again, it's the work inside, right? It's the work of healing and forgiveness and mindset and all of that. Like,
Totally.
it just blows me away seeing this. Like, it's shocking to me. And I was so unhappy back then. I mean, I was a very unhappy person. So, let's see. There was a lot of that's funny. Brain chemistry. Actually, that's what I was teaching on that day was brain chemistry, energy and frequency. Wow. That's cool. Okay. So two ways I could do this. I could either share one of these from before, or the other one is I could do a caption my image and I could say, it amazes me how far I have come, and yet I did it all by small, tiny steps, period. We think true change is this giant leap that we have to take. But I have personally found in my life that it's the small daily steps that really make the biggest difference and the most lasting change, period. Losing the weight, comma, dropping the self-hatred, comma, learning how to love myself, comma, and building a successful business all came through small steps, period. What are the small steps you're working on? Question mark. What is your dream? Question mark. I would love to help you. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put an upload in here of the photo that I want to use. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this post. Now, when I do this post, I'm probably going to put a now and before in there so people can see the difference. And again, I'm not finished on my journey. I mean, if I'm completely honest, I'm about halfway there on my weight loss journey, and I'm not doing any aggressive, crazy stuff. I'm just building better habits. I feel like that's given me the most lasting change, and that's what I'm working on. So small steps lead to big change. Whether it's on stage empowering others or on life's journey, each tiny step forward counts. Embrace the journey and unlock your dreams. Okay, that one's okay. I'm going to save it, and put it over here, and I'll show you guys how I do this. I will actually just throw it over into a Facebook post as a draft and then go and make changes. Now, that's not exactly the wording I wanted, right? So I'm just going to hit generate one more time. Remember, if I like the vein of it, if I like the vein it's going in, I'll edit it right down here with the AI part of it. If I want something completely different, I'm going to hit generate over here. So it's going to do this again. And here we go. Embrace the magic of small steps on the stage of life. Remember, every big change starts small. I'm here cheering you on the journey. I'm going to make this a little longer and regenerate it again and see if I can get some more meat in it, because it just doesn't have enough, right? On the grand theater of life, it's often the small steps that create the most enchanting magic. It's crucial to remind ourselves that every monumental transformation begins with these teeny, seemingly insignificant actions. No matter how daunting your dream may appear, each little step you take brings you closer to achieving them. I'm wholeheartedly here, cheering you on and supporting you every step of your journey. So tell me, what's the next step you'll take towards making that cherished dream a reality? Remember, no step is too small when you're moving forward. Now, that's okay. Still too generic, at least for me. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hit specific instructions. Rewrite this in first person as if I am telling the story myself, period. Also include my weight loss journey and overcoming self-hatred as part of the journey to get to my dreams, period. All right. Now I'm going to regenerate one more time. Now you can use it just the way the AI originally gives it to you. However, if it's not really your voice and authentic to you, then just work with it a little bit more, right? Okay. In the grand theater of life, it's often been the small steps that have created the most enchanting magic. Yeah, I don't like that first part. I've come to realize that every monumental transformation begins with these teeny, seemingly insignificant actions. My own journey of weight loss and overcoming self-hatred is a testament to this truth. Despite how daunting my dreams once appeared, each little step I took brought me closer to achieving them. I'm wholeheartedly here, cheering myself on and supporting myself every step of the way. I'm here for you too as you take your steps towards your dreams. So tell me, what's the next step you'll take towards making that cherished dream a reality? Remember, no step is too small when you're moving forward. Transformation, big dream. Feel free to share your thoughts or any plans you might have in the comments. And I'd take that part out. So tell me what the next step towards making your cherished dream a reality. I would love to hear what you're working on. And let me know if you need some steps or advice, period. I've learned a lot on this journey, and I would love to share that with anyone who's ready to start their journey. Remember, no steps too small. Okay. All right. So I'm going to play with this a little bit more for the sake of time. We're going to go over to our 5 minutes, but you've seen an example of a transformation post. And so I'm going to put up the 5 minutes. Let's get our post done real quick. And would love to see any posts. We'll try to make this as quick as possible so we can share some posts also. Hopefully that was helpful for you to see different ways of using the system with what we're doing online. And here's the most important thing. Be you. No one is you, and the world needs you. So just be you, because somebody out there is looking for you. All right, let's do questions at the exact same time. Diane. Hi, beautiful.
I have a question. I've been trying to do the stuff, but do we all have NAV?
Nav is something that if you don't have you contact support at now.site. I believe Nav is an add-on for your My AI, is my understanding. I don't know what that
Because I
involves, though.
can't find it. So I actually took a picture and I'm thinking, you're teaching us this, but if we don't have it,
Contact support. Just send an email over to support and see if they can get it for you.
okay, do we have to pay extra for it? Do you know?
I don't know what the cost is. Is it extra?
You should have
It's
known
20.
on
It's
Monday.
$20. Yeah, it's $20 extra a month. I wasn't sure what the price of it was, but
Because I've just paid my new year. I could have added it in there.
ask support what they could do for you. They're sweet over there. Just say,
Okay.
hey, how can you help me?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I
all this
always
week,
ask people,
all
like,
this
how can you
week
help me?
hasn't helped me because I've been struggling and looking, and eventually I've taken a picture because I see
May
a
I
little circle at the back, at the top.
may I correct your language a little bit? Do I have permission to correct your language a little bit?
Sure.
I highly doubt that nothing this week has helped you. Because there was a lot of things that we taught on Facebook that just involved Facebook. Most of the time when we get frustrated with something, we throw the baby out with the bathwater and we don't see the good of what we've learned. And there's a lot of great things that you actually have learned this week, and some that in the next meeting that I'm going to be showing you too with a PDF that I made you too. So I think some good things have come out of this week.
Okay. But even for that, I'll need to have NAV, won't I?
You don't, no, if you want to do it a different way, you can. I can have this conversation with you offline and tell you some options.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about empowerment, right? It's about empowerment.
Yeah.
And we
And I
can
mean, I don't
together.
mind that I,
Adrian asked me if I would teach because we've been getting requests on Nav and Social Lead. And he asked me if I would teach some more on this because I haven't been showing it off as much. And so I wanted to make sure to honor that and to help
yeah,
everybody know what that is and how to use it and what it's going to do and stuff like that. So let's have a conversation offline. I'll help you. And we've got it good, okay? But
okay, okay.
we're going
No,
to be
I,
ready.
I, but it's something I've been thinking, why can't I do it? Why? And that's why I was looking at it really carefully today. And I put it in the question, and somebody said, I hope so. And I said, "Oh,
And I'll help you with that. And as soon as we get off here and we get over to
okay,
our next thing,
okay,
we'll give you a
no
hand.
worries.
So, all right, Carol.
How do you save something to draft in Facebook, and then you can even schedule it later too? I believe you
Okay.
just save something into draft right now.
So technically it's not really scheduled as saving it into drafts because I just sit it there and then I leave the page. So, but you can schedule for later. I do this on my phone though, Carol. If I'm going to schedule posts, I do it on the app on the phone because it's really super easy on there. So when you open up your Facebook app on your phone,
So is the draft there if you go back? Even if you just go off the page and you close, if you close Facebook and open it again, will that draft be there then or no?
if you try to close the page, it will say, are you sure you want to close this? Because you'll lose it. So you'll know if you're doing something. When you
Okay.
come over to Facebook and you at the top where it says what's on your mind and you go make your post up there, when you get ready to post on there, like this is my post. You will have the option when you press next, it will say scheduling options, and then you can schedule your posts out. Now, if you're a person, I have people who are only come to my NowSite meeting once a week because they work the other hours, and they'll actually make all of their posts for the entire week that day based off things that we've said in here and stuff, and then they have all their week posts done. And so when they're at work, they don't have to do the post and they're just doing comments the rest of the day. So very convenient way of being able to post when you get super busy, Carol.
Okay, that's great. And then what about where you send a news feed to somebody? If you're going on somebody, you want to send something to somebody's news feed?
I'm sorry, can you repeat your question again? I wasn't quite clear on what you're asking.
If you're sending a post to somebody's news feed, how do you do that?
Somebody to what? What's the word you're trying to say?
Post.
The feed on Facebook, the news feed, isn't it called news feed?
Honey, that's just a collaboration of what everybody's posted. Anytime you make a post, it automatically goes to the news feed. What people see on their news feed depends on the algorithm of what Facebook believes that they want to see. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
We're going to have a social media class here shortly with you. So I'll go over that a little bit more, and I'll cover this tomorrow again too. So for the sake of time, because Mike's got his hand up, and that means I'm going to turn into a pumpkin soon, isn't it? Is that what it means, Mike?
No, you would never turn into a pumpkin. Only I would.
Are you warning me of time, or do you have a question too, sweetie?
No, no, it's a time.
Okay, all right. I'm going to take Glenn's question real quick. And Glenn, what's your question? Thank you.
Not
for
a question, just a comment. 9
Yeah.
years, and you will look absolutely stunningly beautiful. Another 9 years, you might turn into an embryo. Keep it going.
Like when I tell people that this work that I do, this mindset work works, it's like it's shocking to me. Like I go back and I look, and the saddest thing was, Glenn, I was so unhappy for so long, and I didn't know that any different. You
You
know,
can see it in your eyes. You can see it, the eyes tell the story, right? So
that's it.
wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. All right, Mike, am I a pumpkin?
Yes.
Okay. So tomorrow we'll be back at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. Pacific. We will talk more about the algorithm and newsfeed, like for Carol, and talk a little bit more about these things also. If you do not have the NowSite Nav and social to lead, just send an email to support@now.site and ask them how you can get that set up for your account. And as I said, that and the social delete is where you just photocopy something or take the clip and throw it into your contacts. The nav part is just telling you those directions of what to do. So if you have problems with the steps of what to do, that could be very, very beneficial for you, especially if you're new in this business. So just go ahead and email support@now.site. And they'll let you know exactly what they can do for you. And especially if you've already paid the year or something, ask them what they can do for you. They're really super nice over there. Like they fix a lot of things. So send them an email. Come back tomorrow. We're going to play more social media. We're going to have more fun together. And again, I just want to thank you so much for being a part of this community. I love getting to hang out with you guys every day. It's such an honor to be able to help you on your journey. And we're doing this together. We're just building our dreams. We're supporting each other. We're loving one another. We are on our way to where we want to be, and just keep doing the work. Keep coming back every day and we'll help you. Love you guys. Have a great day, everybody. Oh, feel free to unmute too.
Take your vitamin E.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thanks, Liz. Thank
Have a
you,
good
Elizabeth.
day.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tons.
Bye-bye. Thank you so
Bye,
much
Tina.
for all your help.
Have a
Thank
great day.
you. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Tracy. Thanks, Cheryl. Love you guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.